What's up, my peeps? Nails and Geeks here. Today, I kind of wanted to just talk about random stuff. First off, I'm going to start out with video games. Video games to me are an escape from reality. I am not a true gamer, but it was a really fun video game. I really enjoyed it. It was violent, I will give it that. Very disturbing in some of the movie views. But I really enjoyed playing it, and just the storyline was really well written. And for the last of the video game series, I really thought that they did a good job with ending the storyline and a lot of twists and turns. And you'll have to play it, you'll have to understand what I'm talking about, but I really enjoyed it, and I know I keep saying that. I really did enjoy playing it, and I highly recommend it. Another video game I kind of love to play is Need for Speed Rivals. Now, that one's a little bit more kind of repetitive as far as the nature of after you beat it, but repeat on playing is very high in my opinion because I keep coming back to it even though I beat the game. It's really fun, for the Need for Speed franchise. You just kind of drive fast and get away from the cops, right? So I really just enjoyed kind of getting out my rebellious side and kind of just smashing into people and causing a lot of property damage because I suck at driving. I really do. I suck. I've died more times than I care to count. So that was another really enjoyable game, and replaying is really high on my opinion. So I also highly recommend that one. That's for PS4. As far as Wii, I really enjoyed the Super Mario Galaxy franchise. Like I said, I'm not really into the violent war games or anything like that. I'm more of a softie because of my anxiety. So I really enjoyed the Super Mario Galaxy duo. The first one was my favorite, to be honest. I thought it was easier, and I thought that the worlds were a little bit funner. The second one, it kind of felt like it was kind of copying the first one, which I guess that was kind of the point. I'm not sure. And the second one I felt was a lot harder, and I actually never finished the second one. I never actually got to beat it because there were so many things I had to do before I got to the ending that I couldn't really finish it because it got so complicated, so I just completely dropped it. So I didn't really enjoy the second one as I did the first one, so I recommend the first one more than the second. But if you enjoy more of the challenging time trial type stuff, then you'll probably enjoy the second one more. But if you're like me and you like simple, just mindless kind of gaming, then you'll enjoy the first one, I think, a little bit more. Because it's still challenging in its own way, but it's a little bit easier because you're not having to think as much and you're not having to race against the clock as much, and the levels aren't as complicated. So I enjoyed the first one a lot more. Let's see. There's some other ones that I played. Destiny. It's also PS4. Pardon me. Destiny I loved. I really did. And it's more violent, rated T for teen. I enjoyed it a lot because you have the awesome storyline from the first and the second arc, which I still haven't beaten. I suck at war games, so I'm dying every moment that I'm playing. The first arc I really enjoyed because I really felt like the story was really strong and you could just really get into it, But the second arc, it's a little bit darker and a little bit more on the violent side than the first one was. So it's a little bit more kind of, I don't know, it was darker. So I found it less enjoyable because it felt like it kind of strayed from the story and just became darker. So the second arc I didn't get into as much. I still got into it, but I completely dropped Destiny like I did the second Super Mario Galaxy because I was so confused in the second arc because there's a particular, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't played, don't continue right here because I'm about to get into something that's a little bit of a spoiler, but kind of not really. Just if you don't want to hear anything about the level statistics or anything like that, don't continue. There's one level in the second arc where you have to be, the level itself is a level 25, okay? You, or at least I am, I don't know how it worked for some other people, I am a level 23. So I'm a level 23 player, and I have to beat a level that's level 25. So, how am I supposed to beat level 25? And this is the difficulty setting, by the way, I think. It's just, it keeps going up. Level 25, and I'm a level 23. I'm not even on the same level as the level itself. It's above me, and I'm 2 levels below it. So I'm supposed to beat this level while being 2 levels below it as far as armor, guns, everything. And the enemies are harder to kill. They're faster. And I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? I can't beat something that's obviously not on my level. You know? I just don't get it. I really don't. And I keep trying to upgrade my armor and get higher up. 23 is the highest I've ever been able to go. I can't get any better armor or guns. That's it. So I'm like, I'm supposed to be a level 23. So I just dropped it and I couldn't continue. So even though I really enjoyed gameplay and I really enjoyed the storyline, I just couldn't beat it. You know, I couldn't do it. I tried a lot, I died a lot, and I still couldn't do it. So, you know, for those of you who aren't like perfect marksmen and tend to die a lot, don't do it. I mean, obviously there's, you know, you never try, never fail issue, and if you don't try and keep dying, you'll obviously never get the chance to maybe beat it one day. But, you know, I'm not that dedicated, hence why I say I'm not like a crazy gamer. So I just dropped it, and even though I enjoyed it, I just keep deleting my character and starting over. That's all I do. Because I enjoy the gameplay, I enjoy, you know, just going through the story. Because another thing I enjoyed with it was that you get to customize your own character. So I really enjoy stuff like that. So I just didn't really enjoy the second arc as much. So, you know, I just dropped it. So that one was fun, but hard. So I didn't really get into it. I played Batman Arkham Asylum. I haven't played the previous 2 before that, but I did play Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight. Both thanks to my brother. He's a pretty good gamer too. He enjoys the Skyrim series and some other stuff, which I haven't played before, so I won't review on those. I enjoyed Arkham Knight a lot. Like, even more than Arkham Knight. Wait, did I say Arkham Knight twice? I meant Arkham Asylum. Pardon me. I enjoyed Arkham Asylum more than Arkham Knight, I think. Because it was easier, and I enjoyed the storyline more. And it wasn't as dark. Arkham Knight is extremely dark and extremely violent. For those of you who can't really handle video game violence, I don't recommend Arkham Knight because there's a lot of scary images. Arkham Asylum was a little bit easier to swallow than Arkham Knight, like I keep saying. The characters were about the same, and the storyline was kind of the same, but not really. I don't know. I just swallowed it a little bit easier, and I enjoyed it a lot more. So, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. So they're kind of on the same almost level, but not really. So, I definitely enjoyed Arkham Asylum more than Arkham Knight. Speaking of DC Comics, I haven't read any of the comic books, just so you guys know. So, if I say anything that's wrong against the comics, I apologize. I'm not well versed in the comics. So, I am not saying that I am a complete comic book fan or geek. I'm not, because I haven't had the chance to read the comics yet. So, I apologize in advance if I don't say something correctly, because I'm not familiar with the comics. I'm just familiar with the movies. And some movies I'm not even familiar with. Like, I haven't seen The Dark Knight. So, just so you guys know, I'm not well versed in the comic area of things, as far as DC or Marvel. I will be talking about Marvel later on, for the movies, not for the comics. So, don't get mad if I say something that's not in tune with the comics, because I don't know about the comics. So, I am super excited, like I can hardly contain my excitement, about Suicide Squad. Okay? Harley Quinn's very first movie appearance, which, hello, Harley Quinn. Yes, finally. And we also have a new Joker, which I'm super excited about. Jared Leto's Joker, because he looks fantastic, guys. He looks amazing. Okay? He's got the look, he's got the crazy, and I love that they're kind of going in the direction of a crazy psychopath instead of like what Heath Ledger's Joker was, kind of had a purpose to what he was doing. But Jared Leto's Joker just kind of looks like a crazy psychopath who's just doing it for the laughs, you know? I'm super excited about that. Another thing I'm super excited about is the fact that they're bringing in Killer Croc. We haven't seen Killer Croc in live action yet. So I am super excited to see him in action. He's one of the less known Batman villains, I think, and I'm super excited to finally see him get some screen time. Another thing that I'm super excited about is Viola Davis, I think her name is, playing Amanda Waller. I think she's a perfect choice for Amanda Waller, and I think she's going to do a fantastic job. I loved her in The Help, and I really, really, really enjoy watching her act. So I'm super excited to see her as Amanda Waller. One thing I'm noticing for Suicide Squad is that Batman is going to be in it. Because you see Harley Quinn driving the Batmobile. At least I think it's the Batmobile. And you see his cape kind of billowing over the car. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. I probably should have warned you beforehand. Spoiler alert. Pardon me. I apologize. Spoiler alert from here on out. And you see him on top of the Batmobile, so I'm assuming that Harley stole the Batmobile and is trying to wreck it, maybe, because she asked him if he had insurance. So, I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with that, because I don't know if he's just getting a cameo, or I don't know if he's actually in it, trying to, like, stop the Suicide Squad from doing something that is actually kind of good for humanity. So, we'll see. We'll see. Again, Jared Leto's Joker looks fantastic. Okay? I'm so excited about Jared Leto's Joker. I'm probably going to get my pants scared off of me, but I'm going to go see it. You know, even if I don't sleep for a month, I'm still going to go see it. because I am so excited. I'm so I love Suicide Squad. I love Harley Quinn. I love the Joker. I love all of them. I just hope I can handle it. I think I can, though, because I went to go see Ant-Man, and I have to say, I was actually shocked, because I was expecting it to be more violent. And I got through the end of it, and I was just like, I turned to my mom and I said, it left me wanting for more. Like, I expected more violence. I expected more neck snapping. And I kind of shocked myself. Like, I was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you wanting more violence? But yeah, I was actually expecting more. So I think that Suicide Squad will actually be good. So that's a little bit weird, but whatever. I won't argue with it. You know, I'm very interested to see Will Smith's Deadshot. I really am. I was introduced to Deadshot in Arkham Asylum. He kind of got a little bit of a little snippet in Arkham Asylum, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing someone who didn't necessarily have, like, I don't want to say, like, how do I explain this? He was semi-normal, I guess you could say, because he just was a good marksman. Like, he didn't have any special attributes or, like, Harley, like a calling card like Joker. He was just a good marksman. So I just kind of enjoyed Deadshot's character. And watching Arrow, I'm also a fan of Arrow. I loved Deadshot in Arrow in the later seasons. And I loved his character development. So Deadshot is becoming more of an interesting character to me. So I'm really interested to see how Will Smith plays him. Margot Robbie Robbie, I don't know how to say it, as Harley Quinn, I'm okay with, I have to say. I was a little hesitant about her at first, but as I've seen the trailers and as I've seen, everything that is going on with the franchise, the more I'm enjoying seeing her as Harley. I'm not saying that there probably wasn't a better choice. There probably was. But I'll go with it. Jared Leto as Joker was absolute perfect casting. There was no one who could have played Joker better than Jared Leto, probably. Ever since we lost Heath Ledger, rest in peace, Heath, I never thought that we'd find another Joker like him. And I haven't seen Dark Knight, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I've heard that there's no one that can play Joker like Heath Ledger. So when I saw the trailer for Suicide Squad and I saw Jared Leto, I was like, oh, yes. Yes. He was perfect. He was so perfect. You couldn't have gotten any better than that. So, yeah, I was so happy when I saw the trailer and I saw him as Joker and the way he was playing him. So, there you have it. I think that's it, guys. I'm so sad. I thought, I'm on 19 minutes, but I feel like there's so much more to talk about, Well, I guess I gotta go. I'm not going to go over 20 minutes here, so I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.